Hey guys, it's Sunday and it's Alana. So Sarah got home from sleepaway camp today, and as one could imagine when coming back from a place where you meet a lot of great people, she's a little emotional being back here. And everybody should reach out their hands to her and say, "We're here, Sarah, so it's okay that you miss your friends from sleepaway camp," because they should. Um, but yeah, so I'm here today, which means I get to introduce the topic, which I've never done. So that's kind of like super exciting, right? So the topic for this week was chosen by Megan, and it is your process of transitioning from straight cisgender to who you are today. What parts have you changed? What stayed the same? Your first thoughts that you might be queer in whatever form. Did you ever second guess that you actually were lesbian or transgender? When? How did you know for sure? Um, well, I could probably go on about this for a while. What parts of me changed? As I got more comfortable with myself, everything changed. There are there are visible. There are the things that are visible and completely like. There's my hair, okay? There's the fact that I was feminine and I hid behind that and I was like, okay, like the hair is long, I don't need to be all out there and gay. And then as I was coming into my own and like figuring out the fact that I really wasn't even this like gay like femme, that basically I went through like, okay, straight, and then I was like, okay, like I think I'm bisexual because I like boys and I like girls. And then I was like, wait, no, like I'm not attracted to boys at all. So I was like, okay, I must be a lesbian. And then there was like the femme lesbian, and then there was like, this isn't me. Like, I'm like dyke or genderqueer. Like, there's so much going on there. I was like, okay, well, I need a haircut. So that's changed. That was my biggest change, I think, was going from this like femme lesbian to like this butch lesbian like overnight. But it's a change that needed to happen because I feel so much more comfortable now than I ever did with long hair. Um, what stayed the same? I'm still like, some parts of me are really girly. Like sometimes when it comes to like what I want to wear, or outfits, or things like that, like that's still very girly. Or like shopping, I love shopping. I love it. I love shopping for jeans. I'm like obsessed with them. Um, your first thoughts you might be queer in whatever form. Well, there was this girl in third grade that I practically followed around, like a puppy dog. And I was like, oh, it's because we're best friends. And I told everyone, I was like, no, 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 no. Like, she and I were just best friends. Like, that's what best friends do, right? When you're in third grade, you follow each other around, you spend all your time together. I wasn't doing anything wrong. I didn't even think I was doing anything out of the ordinary. But then one day, one of my friends comes up to me and she's like, "Oh yeah, I have a crush on this guy." And I was like, "Really? Like that's cool. Crushes, like guys, yeah, awesome." And she's like, "Who do you have a crush on?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I couldn't think." I was like, "Oh, I don't know. No one. No crushes." Like 8-year-old Alana was not really a crush person. I'll put a picture of 8-year-old Alana in here so you guys can see how much I've changed. Okay, so you see that? Like that's ridiculous. Um And so basically, they were all like, my friend who was like, "Oh yeah, you should have a crush on someone." Like obviously, first of all, you can't conjure up crushes. Like I couldn't be like, "Okay, crush," but I was like, "Okay, well, who do I have like feelings for?" And she was like, "I think you have feelings for this girl." And I was like, "Really?" Like I don't know how she understood this when I think my cat is hungry. Hi, Blackie. Um, she understood this when I didn't. She was like, "Look, I think you have feelings for her." And I like sat, I went home, I sat and I thought about it and I was like, "Fuck." Like now I look back on it and I'm like, I was totally head over heels for this girl. It was the whole like butterflies when you're around her, like didn't want to be without her kind of deal. And it's like, "Okay, well, there's something there." So, yeah. Do I ever second guess it? Sometimes I used to. Sometimes I'd be like, I never second guess I like girls ever, but sometimes I second guess I don't like guys. I'm repulsed by male genitalia, and so I know that I could never be with one. But sometimes I'm really attracted to them. Like my gay friend, like I'm not gonna lie, I am very attracted to him. Like nothing's ever gonna happen between us, obviously, because he's gay and I'm gay, and like we're best friends. But like I think he's very attractive. I can appreciate that. He's a very good looking guy. But like I have friends that are girls that are very good looking too, and like I'm obviously not gonna go be with them. Like I don't know. I second guess it, but obviously I'm in a very healthy, happy relationship, and I'm not gonna give that up for anything. So it doesn't matter if I have attractions to other people because I don't. But like yeah, I'm attracted to him. He's attractive, but that doesn't mean anything. We're both gay, and I'm not gonna do anything because that's stupid. I'm not gonna go anywhere. Um, but like I don't know. It's just like that kind of. I don't even think it's like attraction though. I think it's like I want to be him. Like he's a gay boy and I'm not, and I think that's so great. And I just like want to be him. I think more than anything, when I get attracted to boys, it's because I want to be them. Like when I think about my attraction to him right now, it's not like even that I'm physically attracted to him. Like yeah, he's physically attractive, but it's more that I wish I was him than I wish I was with him. You know, like I wish I was him. Okay, now that I've completely embarrassed myself. How did you know for sure? I just know. Like, it feels right being with girls. When I'm around my girlfriend, it just, like, feels perfect. There's nowhere else in the world I'd rather be because I'm so madly in love with this girl. Excuse me. That's too much Coca-Cola for you. Okay. Question. What's the most bizarre, inexplicable thing you've ever seen in a sex shop or heard of if you've never been in a sex shop? Well, considering I'm not even 17, I've never been in a sex shop. However, there was this one time my friend was over here and we were looking at toys on the internet. There's this thing called the Stallion. Literally, you bend over. It is a metal not even, like, it's a metal machine, and it fucks you. Like, why would you pay money to do that? Go out there and get a real guy. If you really are that desperate, find a real one, please. No metal in your vagina. All done. Okay, well, I hope my process of transitioning wasn't too lengthy or boring, but I will see you guys next week. Have a great week, guys, since this is the beginning of it. Woo! Have a great week. Bye!